Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw tips and tricks. Somebody had a question about the basic shapes or common shapes, depending on what version of Corel. Earlier in the version, they were called basic. Now they're called common. So inside the common shape, you have these shapes are like quotation marks, and there is actually a round one, but it's hard to make it like maybe a rectangle. And I think he didn't maybe realize there was a rounded corner one because this one he was wanting to know how he could make the rounded corners. Well, this one makes square corners. So I'm just going to go through a couple of different ways you can make it. Especially maybe if you have a really early version, they might not even have it a common shape. But let's go with the square one. And I've never figured out which way to make, that's pretty unique, to make it go the other direction. I'm going to mirror that guy over, actually mirror it this way. Now, I can make that rounded corners, and this will be just for anything. It doesn't have to be this. I'm going to go up to object and convert it to a curve. And when I do that, when I hit the shape tool, I get these nodes. Shift select these two, hold down the shift and select that. So now you've got 4 nodes selected. And we're just going to go up to windows, dockers, and corners, and we're going to round them off and hit apply, and then I have a rounded one. So there's one way you can do that shape. You know, you could do the same thing with a rectangle. Just draw a rectangle and give it a rounded corner. And several ways you can do this. I'm going to go ahead and convert it to a curve, take the shape tool, and with the shape tool, holding down the shift, grab these 2 nodes, go up here and double click a couple of times and get a bunch of nodes and leave them, you know, not a curve, and leave them a point or a straight line. And you can do that right there. And you could actually have 2 of them if you wanted to. I don't know why you would, but so there's another way you can do it. The other way to do it would be to just, and I'm just giving ideas here, take a rectangle, make it rounded corners, draw a triangle with the polygon tool, get a 3-sided triangle and draw a triangle. And of course, we're going to flip it the other way, put it right in about over here and go and select them both and go weld. And now you have another type of coordination mark. Now, if you wanted to make that at an angle, take away these 2 nodes and just move your angle over. Now, if you want to do a little bit fancy like this, take your rectangle tool, give it some corners. I'm just going to put in 1-inch corners. Grab your 2-point line, and well, let's use your freehand tool. I've got mine set on 100 so it'll be smooth. And I'm just going to do that right there, and you see how smooth it is. Now I'm going to take the artistic media tool, and it's selected with a big and a little N. Now you have to select on it. Well, it's already selected. Select it, and then go right here and change your thickness. Now, strongly suggest you do this. You take that, go up to object, break the artistic media apart. Let's take away the fill and add the outline, and you can see your original line. So just take your original line away, grab both these and weld them. And then when you fill it in with a color, it'll look like that. Pretty unique if you want to make your own. And I'm not going to say you're ever going to manipulate these quotation boxes, but it might give you some ideas on some other ideas. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.